look beneath the company Collectibles! And today we're going to be looking at the Spider-Man classic suit. Videogame F48. Video game masterpiece, of course, classic suit. Awesome. Sweet deal. We've been waiting on this since the end of No Way Home because, woo, classic suit, boy. That's how it works. Man, cool little thing going on here. There's no figure in there because that's what you get when you order. When you order from, I don't know, what do you order from? Comic Concepts! Check out Comic Concepts in the link down below. Looking at you, don't look at that. Check them out in the link down below. You're going to get all the goodies like this there. What doodly daddly do we have here from Mr. Poo Poo? Spider-Man. Can we get this there, Josh? Can we, please? Make sure you get your pre-orders in with Josh at Comic Concepts. Good man. And he's not from Kazakhstan. So, with that being said, check him out. Link down below. Cool story. Now, this is the box. Very well done. It has Spidey out in the front. And a very, very big box, I'd say, for a Spider-Man. Because this comes with a little bit more than your average Spider-Man would come with. So, cool deal. Like I said, cool box, Disney sticker, by me, cool story, yeah. But I did leave the hands in the box because I don't care about hands. I mean, they're just hands. We all know pretty much about that. It's just different variations of hands, and then as you can see, little palm switch out too, so you can have him holding webs, as well as switch out eyeballies. Eyeballies there, as you can see. Cool story, looking cool. And then little peg switch outs in case you break them if you're stupid. And then two different rods for the stand, and then a bunch of like frozen sperm. So I don't know why they give us like, it looks like dehydrated sperm. I don't know. They give us crazy stuff in these boxes nowadays. On to the figure. Voila! Here it is, the Spider-Man himself. It is Spider-Man. It looks very nice, as you can see. Inshallah, little Spider-Man. You can stick whatever you want in that hole. So as we're going through the figure, this is a very complicated figure to set up. Not gonna lie, I had to call Dante from Manahawk Collectibles because I refuse to read instruction booklets. So I had to call him and literally video call him, and he had to direct me on how to live life and eat cereal with a fork. So as we're looking on here, this guy is looking really dapper. I love the way everything looks. The package comes awesome. Let's go for some of the accessories first. Okay, guys, some of the accessories. You have the Daily Bugle, which looks simply amazing. It looks like a legit newspaper. And I love newspaper. I usually use this, as you can see right there. You can read Electro, Rhino, Vulture, Scorpion. Pretty cool, huh? Stopped in its tracks. Spider-Man yet stops another train holding in his dump. Oscorp, Spidey squashed by the little negative man. And then Fisk to NYC. I'm the one who kept order. Blindsided by legal trouble. Nelson and Murdoch. That's like an attorney advertisement. I'm liking how we're just going through a newspaper that Hot Toys created for Spider-Man. And we're just, figuring out what's going on in New York City. The Devil in Lee. The Devil in Lee. Okay. Failure to launch. Bumbling city officials bungle Major's agenda. Looks like that's Elton John. The Raft. Doomed from the start. That's the place that, if you play the game, it's a very good game. Mercy and Mercenaries. Just a ton of readable details in this Hot Toys. It's 2 separate pages. I'm really impressed by this newspaper-like design that you've gone with. Greatest hits on the city. Look at this. This newspaper is banging. A lot of vanilla creme. A lot of stuff going on in this newspaper. And I gotta give it to Hot Toys. I'm just reading this crap like it's like, it's supposed to be there or something. Oh, look at this. Who is the Spider-Man? One dog walker claims to know. A dog walker. Daily Bugle, New York's finest daily newspaper. Very nice. Spider-Man hailed as New York's savior. Osborn reigns. Disgraced mayor steps down. Very, very nice. I just read through all of that just to give you an idea what Hot Toys has given us in this one little accessory. A little thin piece of paper that's called an accessory. It's gone, and yet there it is. It's a lot to pack in there. That's a lot of cool stuff that they grabbed and they put in this accessory. I absolutely love that they do stuff like this. Very nice and very attainable to, relatable rather, to the actual figure, because a newspaper, the Daily Bugle, Peter Parker's a photographer, perfect accessory to have with the Spider-Man. Now we're going to take a look at his little itty bitty tiny little cell phonies. Yes, ma'am, that's a cell phone with Dr. Octavius on the color screen, it looks like. And this seems to be a old iPhone XR of some sort, but very nicely done. I love it. It's cool. It's literally a little tiny thing with a decal or sticker attached to it. Very nice. But going through the figure, as you can see, another accessory that comes with it is this scorpion. Oh, that's disrespect. Shut up. Unsubscribe. Whatever. This is the scorpion tail. Very cool. I love how it's done. Ladies and gents, that's sharp. Do not. And I know what you guys are thinking. Easy. Did you put this in your butt? I did not yet. So, moving along, we're going to see this is made out of a very vinyl-y rubbery material. Very soft. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. Okay, here's where it starts. So this is hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic. And then you get this soft, vinyl-y, rubbery, soft material towards the middle section. So it can articulate and bend whichever which way you desire. Now this also has a little peg. So it is pegged and you can move this around whichever way you want it to. It's pretty cool. I don't want to twist it too much. But some cracking going on here. You have to be, like Dante said, a Lego expert to assemble this figure. Certain things have to go. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of my assembly thingies aren't right. I know that this isn't placed in the correct position, but it's so hard and I don't want to break anything, so I'm not. But as you can see, like I said, cool scorpion hand. Or, what do you call this thing? A third leg? I don't know. But then you have this awesome cardboard cutout, which is backed by foam. It looks magnificent. I love it. It was extremely hard to assemble. I called a guy. So what? You have the inside of an apartment on one side, and then you swivel it around, and then you have the outside of the apartment, which is very nicely done. I can see very nicely done details on the wall itself, as if it's graffiti. You have different parts of the wall breaking. You can stick... I mean, it's kind of fun. You can stick some whatever body parts you have if you want that. That's almost like perfect size. So they have another little crack through here and here, so you can stick these scorpion stuff or his stand through it, but it's kind of hard for me. It's like difficult. They give you an extension. I think that's an extension. Is it an extension? I don't know. But moving through the figure, you can see it's a regular hexagonal base, which is totally fine and dandy for this. I would have preferred that Matrix base, or Darth Maul has those bigger bases that allows you to really have a platform. This thing is pretty unstable. Without this thing holding it down, it gets kind of lean. It kind of wants to lean this way and fall over if you really have an earthquake or Hurricane Susie B. Anthony, whatever you have in your area. So, looking into the figure, let's go over some details. Let's straighten you up, Spidey, and have you at least in a presentable look so we can go through your details, Spider-Man. So, zooming in. Poo-poo and pee-pee-poo-poo check. We have Spider-Man. Those eyes are removable. As you know, we have these switch outs for the squinky kinky eye and then all that kind of stuff. Moving his way down, you do see more of Spider-Man looking like boobage. And this is the classic, funny, no pun intended, classic rubber suit that they've been using for Spider-Man's. Cool and dandy, looks great. But the creasing and the stuff behind that just doesn't work well. It doesn't sit well with the figure. And not to mention, I hate these stupid claws that they use, these grabber claws on Spider-Man, because they have a soft material bodysuit. So when you pose them after a certain time, the heat, the textures, the weather, the monkeys, the swinging, the Batman and Spider-Man and Iron Man are going to put pressure on this suit, and it's going to make it indented. It will start to shape shift because of this claw, and it will become indented in that area. Cool story, bro. Moving on. Creases down below. Look, Spider-Man. That's gonna suck. Another thing I do not like is the creases going on with this figure. It has a lot of that stuff being that it's a rubbery plasticized suit. I don't like it. I don't want to take care of it. I don't want to babysit something like that. Why can't we move to something like the Scarlet Spider, which had the most perfect looking suit? I mean, material-wise, it was just amazing. Why can't we go that route? Hot Toys. And then looking more towards down the bottom, this is a very vibrant suit. You can see classic suit down below on the name plate right there. Well, not a plate. It's just a little print on, which I don't like, and I would prefer if they use plates. Enjoy. So moving back, we do have the backdrop, like I did say, very cool looking. And then you have cool little things like this. The little AC unit has a little three-dimensional thingy majig because it's like another piece of cardboard on top. It doesn't give you a full effect like AC unit, but still, you get something. Then you can see a little spider behind his hand. Little tarantula Spider-Man. Kind of creepy, low-key. Not gonna lie, it's scary. Scared me. Scorpion graffitied into the wall. The bricks, I like how it's nicely etched out. It's not just like cut out straight. They actually gave us some thought. I like it. Multiple entry points for your not yours, but the scorpion tail, looking cool. And then at the very top you have the little ports that was very hard to assemble. So as far as this guy goes, it's pretty cool looking, you know. Oh, this glass window looks awesome. Looks like a real broken, shattered glass window. As you can see right there. Zoom out a little bit, and very nicely done. Three-dimensional window, like I said, another piece of cardboard cutout. And then looking down below, you do see the AC unit. And then how the scorpion tail attaches to everything. So let's go over some articulation. We're going to expect nonetheless best of the best out of this Spider-Man because it is Spider-Man. What more to love than their articulation, right? So here we have the Spider-Man looking very fancy. I love the blue and red. The blue and red looking very nice. It's a very nice feeling suit actually once you have it in hand. It feels very nice. It's just the rubberiness of it, and you can feel the muscle texture. The quality is there. It just over time, longevity wise, it's going to be a very hard figure to maintain for me personally, because that's why I saw a lot of my Spider-Man stuff. I just cannot maintain so much damage. You know, it just sucks to just bend it. But anyway, speaking of, his head does articulate and move in at the neck. So there's 2 points at the joint. You can move it side to side, kind of. And oh, does it come on a magnet? Oh, it felt like a magnet. He does articulate pretty well, as you can see. It's very cool. I like it. Anyway, moving on to the shoulders. Ratchet joints. I love my ratchets joints. That's ratcheted. That's not cool. You have Fupa Spider-Man. Not cool. And then you're going to put him in some poses that will make him have some underoos and his... You can't really fix anything about that, can you? So that's going to be a problem. I know some of you guys are going to be like, nah, it's not much of a problem. Yeah, it is. Believe me. Cool looking biceps, though. You can squeeze them. Surprised we don't get ratcheted joints over here. Very surprised we don't get ratcheted joints. But as you can see, the creasing game is real in this thing, and it's scary. I don't like it. So, as you can see, look at that. Creasing. You can heat treat these things. After a while, you can, blow dryer and then smooth it out and it'll shrink. Man, sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. I've seen it for some people. But splits. Cool story. Very nicely done. Hot Toys, we do have ratcheted joints every which way we look. Except no ratchet joints here or here. Why, Hot Toys? Why we don't have these 2 points, which is, to me, a very major key pointed area to have ratcheted joints. Why we don't have them there? And then we have the little swivel at the feet, the ankles, and then the toe articulation right there. I love toe articulation because toes are just happy dandy stuff to work with. I like it. But other than that, very cool looking figure, guys. Um, I'm gonna have to give this guy an 8 out of 10 because of the suit. The suit just disables the whole look of this figure, and it kind of deems it invalid to me. Like it makes me want to not pose this guy. And imagine Spider-Man like this, right, Fabio? Imagine Spider-Man like this, and it just doesn't look right. You have to have him posed, and he has to like screech and turn and curl. And if I do this, like how you gonna feel, Spider-Man? How you gonna feel? Let's see with that. See? So something like this. Look at the creasing all around his body. You know, it takes out a lot of the look for Spidey. I mean, you can work with it, yes. But it kind of just doesn't want to, you know? It kind of just doesn't want to work with you. Look at all the creases. It's not me being negative. It's me picking out, you know, what's real about this figure. Wow. So you can see a little bit of like peeling going on right here. I would say like paint chipping. And then the stitches is not so complete. I guess that's where they close it off right here. I wish they'd have a more cleaner look to close it down like this over here. So this does start to take away the realistic look of the Spider-Man. I wish it was, you know, a lot better. A lot better with its posability and suit and quality. Hot Toys can do it. We've seen them do it on the Scarlet Spider. Why can't we do it here? Hot Toys, why can't we do it here, you know? It's a very nice looking combo, a very nice Spider-Man, perfect looking classic suit. I absolutely love it. Don't take me wrong. But I have to give it an 8 out of 10, which is still good. That's a nice, thick booty. Like you can see his booty cheeks. But I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10 because it does lack. It does lack as far as quality goes. It does lack as far as engineering and stuff and whatnot. So I'm going to have to say, yeah, I take 2 points off for that. These Spider-Man suits have to upgrade with Hot Toys. If they don't, it will continue to be pointless after a few years of collecting when it starts to deteriorate. Now, that can get into another topic and another stuff and talking and whatnot. But, Spidey, I give you an 8 out of 10. If you like what you saw in Easy Company Collectibles, make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video. Sharing is caring. So, do it. And this thing, look at this thing. He wants to do stuff. Look, oh my God. Go for the booty. Come on, go for the, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to break it. Anyway, there it is. 8 out of 10. You heard it here. First in Easy Company Collectibles. No, Spider-Man, not for you. Look at that. That looks kind of cool. He almost got caught by the stinger right in the face. Look at that. He's gonna grab the stinger. Cool story? Yeah. So, 8 out of 10. I don't even know how to say goodbyes anymore. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. There's no Spider-Man by me. Dun, 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 dun.